Hello, I am an individual of an indeterminate name and age, although you can probably tell I'm rather young. I figured this would be the place where I start my YouTube channel, and I figured that this would be the video that I remembered as my first one. It's probably going to be terrible. It's made at 1 o'clock a.m., so I'm definitely setting a good precedent for the rest of my work, if I decide to do any more, which I'm sure I will. If this is the start of any sort of career, let it be said that I came from the humblest of origins. Anyways, today we're going to be playing Team Fortress 2, which I figure I'll base my channel around. In this particular day, I figure let's play some... Oh, everywhere's dead. Ugh. Alright, then looks like we're playing some casual. Nothing more Team Fortress 2 than casual, and you know what? I'm going to play a little bit of Upward, I feel like. Well, actually, no. Upward and Bad Water. Let's see. Let's start the search. I suppose this will be one of those, one of those commentary channels all you kiddies are watching these days. And I feel... I do have I suppose I do have quite a few thoughts in my head, so this is exactly the sort of thing that a person like me should do. I just downloaded Open Broadcaster software, looked up a tutorial, and figured I'd go. It's Upward. I think that today we'll be playing some Medic. I do enjoy Medic gameplay. And, off we go. Let's see if anything wacky or exciting happens. Oh boy. Loading. If I knew how to do editing, this would probably be the exact sort of thing that I'd edit out, but I don't. That'll probably come later, but not yet. So, as of yet, we're just waiting. I'm gonna try and fill up dead space by talking. Oh, they're already 2 minutes. Let's play some generic pyro gameplay. Oh yeah. Ooh, a little bit of lag. He doesn't like a little lag. A lot of lag. Never mind. Said that wrong. A ton of lag. Gotta go around some lag. Where is this? Oh, are you serious? Oh, if I didn't mention, I actually suck at this game. I'm no fancy and mean, there's nothing really distinct about me. Better than anybody else on the face of it. Other than the fact that I have a YouTube channel. And that's just about it. You're not gonna see any, halfway good or decent gameplay whatsoever. At least not for now. I only have about 100 hours. Am I good at the game in any way? Not really, no. And I'm sure that if anybody even bothers to comment on this video, that will be very much pointed out. But hey, gonna try anyways. It's heavy. What? I am lagging. Oh god, might be this OBS, gotta configure that. Well, I don't think this is a very good map to be playing Pyro on. Although actually, this does give me the excuse since we have only 4 snipers, seriously. Oh. This does give me the excuse to pull out my good old Spicicle. Spice to meet you. Kill me, by the way. Oh, that wonderful pun. And I guess we're gonna be playing some Survivalist Spy, since I have nothing better to do. And already there's a target I'm going to miss, but I'm not gonna miss him. So I'm gonna be out here. Let's see if I can activate my dead ringer. Okay. And I'm gone. This bicycle's gone though, so I gotta stay low. Anyways, then I'm gonna sneak around back here. My bicycle's back. My dead ringer's not ready though, so I gotta be careful. Okay, my dead ringer's ready, and nice juicy back. Okay, I'm out. I'm gonna reset as medic this time. Let me grab some health. So yeah, I suppose this is just gonna be this. This is gonna be me now. Commentary. Never really thought I'd be getting into that, but here I am. Oh boy. And I just got absolutely creamed by a sentry as I attempted to stab something. I don't even know what I was doing there. Yeah, I'm still the only spy, so I don't really have a problem playing at the moment. At the very least, it's exceptionally easy to stay alive as this particular loadout, which is good because I'm absolutely trash at spy, and nobody likes dying as spy. That just sucks. Nobody likes dying as anything. But spy, gosh darn it, you're supposed to be a sneakers. And if you got a dead ringer, then you're really just the talk of the town, huh? Oh boy. Oh, disguise. Disguises. I feel like a sniper would be more practical. Okay then. Alright, I'm not even gonna say anything on that particular instance. We still have 3 snipers. Let's see if we need anything. No, looks like we're a pretty balanced team, actually, which is surprising considering I'm playing at a pub. Yeah, I only really have 100 hours, so I'm not exactly, I can't really say I'm a master of the game. I can't say I'm a master of anything. Which, actually, I've always found is incredible. You know, I have 100 hours of my life in this game, yet I can't even be called a master of the game. On any other game, that would be an absurd statement, but not in Team Fortress 2, oddly enough. I really don't know how to feel about that. Let's get this. Activate the DR, and let's get out of there. Wonder if he's still following me. No, he's not following me. I hope nobody heard that dead ringer, and nobody did. Okay. Let's go stand up here, grab this health, grab this ammo, and let's see if I can get an easy stab. Who knows? At least have one. I guess not. I mean, if you want one Uber, go be the 3rd medic, I guess. You know, see if you're actually any better than anyone else. Let me switch to a friendly disguise and see if I can bait out any enemies. I don't want to. I mean, obviously, I don't want to show up on their wall hacks. We getting a cap? No, we're not. Oh my god, we're losing. Oh, we are losing really badly. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, I'm out of here. At the very least, I won't be killed in the humiliation round, because nobody's actually back here. So that's great. But yeah, we lost very badly. That is no bueno. We got rolled. I'm going to vote for Upward. If you're seriously playing at a pub and you go to Upward and you don't vote for Upward, who even are you? Like, what are you even doing in life? But yeah. That's me. This is just gonna be one. Actually, no, I'm not gonna end it here. I'm gonna play one more round of Upward, and then I'm gonna end it there. It's gonna be a very short video, but I feel like that's appropriate considering this is my first one, and I'm just kind of giving you a taster of my personality, I suppose. All right, let's play one more round of Upward. I do enjoy Upward. I'm sure everyone can say that it's a wonderful map. I'm amazed there's no Pyrovision version, though. That's a mouthful. Pyrovision version. You know, considering it's easily one of the most popular maps on Team Fortress 2, you'd think there'd be a Pyrovision version, but no. It's just plain old Upward with some extra sound effects if you put on your Pyrovision goggles. Actually, no, I'm gonna go engineer. You know what? You know, we've already incorporated, you know, your Mr. Paladin copycat. You know, now I'm starting to sound like Morty. Gosh darn it, stuttering in the Y's. Anyways. And we've already incorporated the, oh my god, why are you copying Mr. Paladin? You know, now let's copy Uncle Dane, the NG main, because why not, to be honest. You know, I'm bringing in a little bit of everything. So, you know, I might as well. Just waiting for... Ugh, people swearing. That's nice. Because, you know, you're so special when you swear on TF2. You know, unnecessarily spouting the N-word and all that doesn't make you look like a mongoloid at all. No, not at all. No, I'm sure everyone really thinks you're original. Bub. Alright, let's get out of here. What the heck? Okay, now I can walk. Fail. Yeah, I suck at TF2. That's alright, though. It's all about having fun, right? over my 100 hours of playing, which is by far the most time I've ever dedicated to a game, I have come to the conclusion that TF2 is by far one of the best games I've ever played. The community is not always that great, but you can't really say that for any game. But overall, I don't know, the complexity and depth of the gameplay itself always intrigues me. It never fails to do so, and overall, I just enjoy playing the game whenever I play. Though it's a shame I only have 100 hours. I've considered actually downloading an idler, not the trade card kind, to go ahead and get some more hours, so maybe I could play a pug like TF2 Center. They recently raised it to 500 hours though, so that's a no-go. But still, I'm gonna. All I am doing right now is to try to come to grips with the basics of the gameplay. Try to better myself as much as possible, so that I can eventually become a competitive player. Which might be a little bit hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm young, and it's often hard to speak in a voice chat because of the fact that oh my god, this guy's Squeaker. Oh my god, let's spend the entire match making fun of this guy because he's a Squeaker. That sort of thing, slag. But overall, yeah, that might hurt my experience. It might make it a bit harder to do what I want to do, but it's not going to stop me. I've already kind of devoted myself to getting better at this game. I've made that my decision. Don't want the sentry to go down. God, everyone's dying. I've never done a Sigafu save, but that might be something that I'm gonna have to do. I'm detecting a lot of incoming damage. Heck, I don't even use my Wrangler. Oh no, oh boy, I'm gonna do a Sigafu save. It's gonna be so great. Oh my god, it's gonna be some professional elite NG gameplay. Oh god, I gotta retreat. I'm gonna rescue. No, that's a mini. I'm dead. Fair enough. Oh, we don't even have a medic? Well, that's great, because I'm a medic main. Oh boy, now you get to see some lit medic gameplay. Oh boy, watch me fail at, shooting or hitting every crossbow. That's gonna be just great. Yeah, I'm gonna play the meta medic.
Thank you.
I suck at this game. I suck at life. I suck at this game. You know what? Just take some heals. I'm sorry that I even tried. Alright. Yeah, I am a medic main. My horrible crossbow aiming might not tell you that. Oh my god, now he's being an Race 7 copy? What even is this? Has he ever had an original thought? Yes, actually, I have. This channel might not be the most original of said thoughts, but it's still a thought. Gotta give it some merit. Looks like I'm pocketing a black box soldier. No, I'm just gonna leave him be. He's running the black box. He should be somewhat alive. Where is this soldier going? Is he low health? Either that, he's not a spy. Yeah, he's not a spy. Let's move. Okay. Just looking for new people to heal. I'm at 80% Uber. That's all fine and dandy. Why am I... Ooh, I'm at 53 health. Back away. Let my self-heal take effect. Not many YouTubers. I've not actually seen a medic main YouTuber, but I don't find that many people like or enjoy rocking the unless they're like a medic main. But a lot of people who just start playing medic for no particular reason, maybe because the team doesn't have many or any. Papa, don't drop it. Just because the team don't have any. I find these people do what they do over the engineer just to make sure it doesn't die. I find these people don't exactly enjoy playing the meta medic. They want to challenge the meta or whatever, and I guess I respect that, but at the same time, the meta is in place for a reason, and that's why I use it. It's just objectively good, and it's got a high skill ceiling. You can get really good at it. That's what I devote myself to. So, people call me, I once was in this server, this guy called me a slave to the meta. I'm like, boy, the meta's there for a reason. It's just good. It's a combination of weapons that really synergize with each other. Oh, I just hit 2 crossbows in a row. That's a first. Anyways, yeah, it's just a combination of weapons that really synergize with each other, and if you seriously blame me because I enjoy using the meta, then you got a couple issues with me. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the medic meta. Other people disagree with me, and I fully respect your right to an opinion, but in my opinion, you know, it's perfectly fine. I have nothing against it. It's alright. So I'm helping out my team. At the end of the day, the medic's role is pretty much always the same, no matter what weapons you use. You play him a little bit differently. And you know, if you can still play him well, Godspeed to you. This guy's burning, but he's gonna so. Alright. God, I am lagging so bad. I think it must be this OBS. I gotta optimize it, it looks like. Gotcha, my man. Alright, if anybody wants an Uber, I'm up. Soldier, let's go. Right, looks like we're gonna Uber this soldier. Let's go, my man. And we're gonna do virtually nothing with that Uber. We're just gonna play some regular old soldier gameplay. At least we got the sentry. Or even though it's a mini sentry, I believe. Good enough, to be honest. Seriously? There we go. Gosh, darn it. Well, I'm a little bit OCD about overheals. Like, if I heal somebody and I don't leave, like, if I heal somebody and I don't leave him with an overheal, like, I just kind of feel dirty about it. Like, I failed you as a doctor. And I don't know. I feel like if you're a medic, you should always overheal your candidates, because at the end of the day, what you're doing is you're leaving them alone. And unless you're going to be right in their area ready to heal them if they take incoming damage, if they die, blood is kind of on your hands. At least that's how I feel whenever a person that I didn't overkill dies. Primarily because, oh god, the sentry went down. NG, pull back to second. Or pull back to third, I should say. I don't think you're going to be able to get a sentry up there. Explosive spamming this area pretty bad. Are you serious? God, I am horrible at this class. Why do I still play it? And I gotta move! Okay, I think that mini sentry went down or something because I just nailed to that wall. I gotta move back. Those snipers are okay, I guess. There are probably people back here that need heals, though. God, lag. I'm probably gonna get spy checked, but that's alright. Smacked with wrenches and the like. I'm amazed that these two snipers are still alive. Hey, you get a crossbow. Take a crossbow. Or don't. You know what? That's fine. I can't even... I failed that man. I could have healed him, yet I kept on trying to crossbow him. I am so incredibly sorry. Oh, that was spy by accident, even though I meant to get in. 50 Uber. Gotta get those Ubers. Oh boy. There's no other medic but me. I gotta go back and get some health. We have 3 snipers. Could like one or two of you snipers switch off? Maybe go power. Whoa, okay then. Spy behind you. Ah, there you see him. Are you serious? How did I not hit him? Flag, please survive. Okay, both those people. One's so damaged and there's only me. Alright, I'm a little bit angry about that. I'm a little bit upset. Nope, he moved. Glad I hit someone though. I heard the sound. So bolt must have hit somebody. Alright, I'm a full Uber soldier, let's go. I was a little bit worried I was taking damage, so I just kind of popped a little bit early. Probably wasn't the best idea, but now I'm gonna die. Well, yeah, I mean, I overcommitted. Although I will say this, for a pub, you know, I've had some pretty bad experience with pubs, but this is actually a decent round. We now have 4 We now have 4 snipers. If like 2 or 3 of those snipers could go,
Change it from sniper, get over it.
you know, something like heavy.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm just letting you know they're gonna play whatever class they want to play.
I mean, fair enough. I just want to win is all. Well, gosh darn.
I understand, dude. I'm sorry.
That's alright. Well, I mean, to be fair, it's pretty polite. You know, I'm not gonna bash him. And I will admit, these people have the freedom to play whatever they want to play, but I mean, you might as well help the team when you're playing with us, and we're a team. We're not, you know, we're not some. I mean, we are a ragtag group of people who don't know that lag. Gosh, I walked right into a sentry because I couldn't see it through the lag. Suck. There's a spy. Spy behind you. He's gone. Went down a little shack. That's a pill. I got hit by the pill anyways because I can't dodge. Whoa, 30 health. Oh, there's not a spy around here. Bonk scout though. That should hopefully keep me alive. Medic, let's get out of here. Alright, you should always thank your medics. That's just a common courtesy. I'm not always able to do it because my 2 key, little bit broken sometimes. But I do it whenever I possibly can. It's just generally a good thing to do. However, I don't agree with the medics who put their name as, that is a what the heck? If that wasn't a spy, I will be darned. I didn't get a movement speed bonus. Yet again, I'm not exactly paying the most attention right now, which is a shame. Gotta keep you alive. He's gone. I will keep you alive, my man. Go forth and do much. Flick, flick, flick. Hey, you should stay alive. That's what you should do. When given the choice between life or death, I prefer that you in particular stay alive. That's just my own personal policy on the matter. I don't even. Yeah, I just got nailed to the wall by that. I think there might have been a couple on the ground that was walking load. But no, that's impossible because that's a direct hit weapon. I don't know. He just came out of nowhere, I suppose. That walking load nailed me to the wall. Alright, let's get back out and let's heal some people. Oh boy. You know, too much of any class is a bad thing. A lot of people say this, and it's because it's true. Such low health. Anyways, you know, people stack 3 medics and all that, and I don't know. Even though it might be my main class, I'll still switch to something else. Because, you know, we had like those 4 snipers. I'd switch to something else because even though I really enjoy playing the class as my main, and I want to get better at it, play it as much as possible, I'm not going to get better by stacking 4 medics. That's just, it's unrealistic gameplay. And frankly stupid. All it's going to do is ensure that my team loses. So, you know, you gotta have some variety, is all. You know, there should never be 3 of one thing, because that means you're definitely going to detract from one thing. I'm gonna echo some arguments from, echo some arguments from, other people and the like. You know, 3 of any one class means that you cannot necessarily have one of such class. Like, for example, we're lacking a scout right now, and while a scout's not necessarily the most useful, it's still a nice thing to have, and to lack any one class means that our team is missing some component of the game that could give us an edge. Now, I'm not going to say a scout in this situation would make or break it. I actually don't think a scout would do that much. But we should still have one, only for the opportunities that it presents. Unless, of course, we would be better suited in this particular case by having a certain stack, some certain class. We do not benefit, however, from having a stack of 3 snipers. Unplugged, excuse me for that unprofessional moment. That's the sort of thing that I would edit out. Anyways, we have a butt ton of support things, but we do not have just about any, we have very little power. We have one soldier and one heavy, and that's too little. I'm gonna help out the team by switching out, putting some more power in. Not that great at soldier either, but I tried. You're a level 2? Gosh darn it. I'm filling my rage meter. Or it can get backstabbed by a spy. Spy behind us. It's those little moments like that. They feel pretty bad. You fill your rage meter, think you're doing pretty well, but oh, there's a spy. It's Paladin clone. Oh man, you're just trying to be cool. Oh boy. You know, a lot of people say that squeakers, on that note, annoying voices, squeakers are obnoxious, and I do agree, they can be obnoxious.
Can't you just smile about your top?
But in this particular case, or in that particular situation, I have to say, you aren't making the situation any better by relentlessly going after them and picking on them for having a certain voice. Like, what if I'm just doing call-outs or that sort of thing, or politely asking, for someone to switch off or something like that. If you're seriously making fun of me for my voice in that situation, then you're only making this situation a whole lot worse for everyone involved, and a whole lot more annoying. So in other words, you're a hypocrite, basically, if you're actually complaining about somebody's voice that much, even though they're just doing whatever. Just mute them, first off, and second off, all you're doing is adding to the chatter. So, could you maybe not? And actually, I'd say when it comes to playing TF2, when it comes to playing TF2, that's my main issue. It's going to be harder and harder for me to get into something like competitive play when I'm young and I don't have, such a mature voice. I guess it annoys some people, and I understand that, but still, it doesn't make it any easier on me to play any sort of game when all you're doing is making fun of my admittedly immature voice. It's no bueno for anyone involved. So, if you happen to be one of those people, I'm not exactly, I'm not gonna hate on you or anything, but I'm just gonna ask you, maybe reconsider that behavior, as it's really not productive, and nobody involved really likes it. Although, if I know the internet, that's not gonna stop anybody. But hey, it's at least good to put that word out. I'd say, if anything, the obstacle of having people be annoyed at you just because you speak a certain way or you have a certain voice, presents an interesting challenge to the game and a new sort of perspective or dynamic that many people don't get. And that's, well, from the perspective that, I have to deal with not being able to communicate as effectively. I have to be a better player. I'm amazed we did not lose. Oh my god.
Told you to chill.
And I suppose at the end of the day, it makes me a better player on my lonesome. Which, just like team play, is a skill that people need to develop. Anyways, that was a pretty good round of, good old Badwater. I'm Ethan Marlowe, and this is my channel, Silonolm. Or at least, that's what it's going to be named. If you're actually seeing this so quickly that it's not yet named Silonolm, you are amazing, my friend, and good day to you.